GM, right. Day 46, becoming a profitable trader. Welcome. As you can see, we are back on the big screen. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I have no idea. But this is Sunday Swings. I must apologize for my inattendance for the last few days on the YouTube channel. I know you've been all been missing me. I know. However, there's no good excuse for it, really. It got me lazy. I looked at the markets here and there, but for some reason, for the love of God me, I couldn't seem to record it. So I apologize for that. So let's see. Reset all the different pairs. They didn't obviously look like this, but I reset them all. It's the most painful thing in the world to spend 3-4 hours marking them all up and then pressing the symbol, which is what I just did before recording this. I shouldn't have done it because I could have talked a little bit about the trades that I took, but well, it is what it is. I could try and see here. Nah, fuck it, whatever. You won't know what trades I took, but rest assured, I can say it was a good week. It was a very good week. So for now, we just reset everything, and even though it is quite annoying to do it on however many pairs I have, 36 pairs, all I do is I just press this and I press remove 9 drawings, because I found that if I just do that and remove them, for some reason these motherfuckers, which is the alerts, still stay there even though they're technically not there. You can't see them, but they exist. So when price sets them, you can go into the charts and they won't be there anymore. It'll look something like that. And you try to find it and it shows the alert, but it just doesn't do anything. You can't find it anywhere. Right? So I'm going to skip all the marking up for 2 hours. That would be horrendous for you to watch, and even more horrendous for me to explain, because I just sit in complete silence and do it, and that just makes me get it much faster. But yeah, I think I'll just do this, and I'll see you motherfuckers at the end of the entire list. If you obviously don't know what it is, I'm just marking up exactly what I think is going to play out for the next week. So I'll just cut to that right now. All right, ladies, we are back. So it took me approximately about 3 hours, by the way, this whole process of doing so. Now, obviously, if you notice the clock, clearly this was much longer than that. However, I started recording the second part, and I was hungry as you can be. So I kind of just stopped it and just, return back when hunger levels are back to normal. So pretty much that's why we're here now. So as you can see, my list has quite changed from now, but there was one thing that I commonly noticed about all these different pairs. A lot of them I've got 2 for the first time ever. I've only got 2 that aren't on the 30 minutes or aren't ready to go straight away. Usually I've got like 5 and 2 of them play out. Now I've got 2 and the rest of them are just a waiting list. And the rest of them, so I think it's from NAS all the way to US, I want to say this is US JPY. Yeah, US JPY. They were just horrible. Like the setups on these were just, I looked on the weekly and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what is this? Where's the area of interest on this? It's just nowhere. So I thought, I'm good. So that was it. And just a slight, I don't like to believe something if it's limiting me. However, a lot of people did say that the markets are a bit funky now. So, I don't think so. I think it's just kind of cope. But I guess we'll see, won't we? So let's start off right now with Platinum. Platinum has been weirding me out. It's been doing its thing for so goddamn long. I've been in part of, I want to say, this entire move I was part of. And it was just messing me up right, left, and center. Giving me entries, but not, just weird ass stuff. But for now, it's, one of the pairs that looks like it's quite ready. So if you look on I don't know why the fuck this is on displaying. But just wait. I truly hate when they're on different time frames. It looks so untidy. But anyways, we got a break of the low high, which makes this the high. This being higher low. Straight and easy. Which causes us to drop down to the 30-minute, and we are currently waiting for a break of the higher low, and that's pretty much it. You might ask, why not on this area here? It's a good question, but I just don't really see it. I could do it from here. The only thing that would motivate me to do it would be, where's the drawing tool? Where's that stupid thing? I don't know where that is. This thing that's going like that. I don't particularly like it, but fuck it. I'll just stick with this for now. Like so. So we're just waiting for the break of the higher low here. That's all. And this is actually going to be quite a boring thing here, because the rest of these are just a bunch of waiting. There's nothing else to them. You'll obviously see what my thoughts are about it, but it's just a bunch of waiting. So I apologize for that in advance. But next one. We are same thing here, just waiting for the break of the higher low. And you may ask why on this. Well, I did get an entry signal somewhere around, I want to say this is short, yeah. Somewhere around here, where I wouldn't have gotten taken out yet. So it would have been, I want to say it was something like this, somewhere here. But since it was on a Friday, I couldn't do it. It's a Friday. I don't take setups off Fridays. So for now, the confluences are still valid. However, I just need to wait for the entry signal on the higher low on Monday. Because the rules don't tell me, or the rules are telling me, don't trade on Fridays. And if I was to take that setup, I'm basically trading on Fridays, which I don't do, right? So nice and easy on that. Just waiting on the breaker of higher low. Next, we're going to have to jump on the 4 hour for these ones. Euro USD, also known as the most active pair on the US market, I wouldn't say, on the Forex market. We need a break of the higher low and just a slight retracement and just go up. So for what we're waiting for now, basically, is just that to be broken. That's pretty much it. Wait for the break of the higher low. Same thing here. Wait for the breaker of a higher low on the AUD CAD. Wait for on AUD CHF. What we're waiting for is, as you may see on the very amazing drawing here, is that we need to have a retest of the daily area of interest, but just because it hasn't had that, it just flew straight through. So if you look at something here, I want to show you on the weekly, we just had a straight move, no resistance. Wicks, sure, they can be some kind of resistance, but they're not technically, right? So a resistance would be something like this. This has just been going straight down. What I need is a little retracement back up to here, because this is closed here. So I could foresee a little candle just doing a little of that, and then just continue straight down. I don't see this, Joe. Do you see this just going straight down like that? Imagine that candle's red. I can actually change it till it's red. Like that. Do you foresee it just doing that? Why would it? It's going through higher low points, all this different stuff. So I don't see it. But for now, this was actually... Oh yeah, I remember this actually. Sorry. We're just going temporarily short here. So if it does hit here, we're just going temporarily short, because I could foresee something going off here. And however, there is a silver lining. If this actually does break above here and does that, now we have a 20%er, and I now take it long. That's all. There's just two options to it, really. Bounce off this, shift the structure downwards. That tells me, yeah, this is rejecting off the daily area of interest, or the break of the lower high, finding support on daily area of interest to go long. I'll take the trade off there. Either way, I'm happy with either one. Next, AUD NZD. As you may see here, This needs to break the higher high for me to be interested, because this was already an entry signal for me. However, I know there's no discretionary stuff into this, but this, I don't like this. I don't like how it's turning bullish, because if you can see, it's creating higher lows and higher highs. Then it breaks the higher low to create an even higher high or a higher low. It's just, the whole thing is a bit weird. So all I need is for this to break the higher high, and that would create the higher low to stay right around there. And if I took a sell off there, it would make much more sense. However, ideally, I'd like it to go all the way up to daily area of interest. This is, this is weekly area of interest, actually, so even better. And target straight around. Oh, this is actually daily. What the fuck? Wait. Let me make sure. Put it on the weekly. Yeah, this is weekly. I just forgot to show it. I'd like it to just jump off here and just go down there. Just like this did. Just like this did. That'll be ideal. If not, no worries. We got loads of trades, right? GDP CAD. We're basically relying on the 4 hour for this, because if you look, daily has no area of interest, which is a bit annoying. You could maybe take it off this, but you'd be, look at that. That's horrible. What exactly are you targeting, right? And there's currently highest high, right? So, yes, there's structure points over here, but I'm not looking to, I'll stop working for a second. If you look here, yes, maybe some here, right? But for the time being, I think the daily is not having any area of interests. However, the weekly is, right? So weekly is right around here. So what we're waiting for is 4 hour to just do its little jump here, because if you break the lower low here and just do that, well, that's not going to look very good, because we're going to have the lower high so far away. So what ideally would like to happen would be a just small retracement up here, so it creates a little shoulder, so we can take off the lower high on this, and it looks like this, like so. Perhaps even a little shoulder in between and make it look like so. That's what I foresee happening, just because I just couldn't take the trade otherwise. If you wait until you pass lower high here, you can lose the whole move. Because if you look on the daily, it's right around this area here. You're not taking a position off here, are you? Well, you're not. So this is just pretty much what it looks like on that. Next, GDP NZD. Pretty much just waiting for lower high break. You can see going long. This, I don't like this. Whenever it does that thing, I can see that it's obviously quite common on this pair here. Here, 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 here. Not really here, but here, 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 here. And, I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of examples, but I don't like this, but it is what it is. Breaks the lower high. We're in for a long. Next, GDP USD. GDP USD fucked me up. I believe it was last week with something. I had a good position on. It was here. I got stopped out straight away, and it went straight up. But part of the game, I couldn't have possibly. It was this one actually, if I remember correctly. Something like here. No, it was this one. It looked something like this. If you're wondering, it was like that. So I added 5 pips, but when I looked at it, I thought, there's nobody who could have actually foreseen that. Even if you targeted here and then added an extra few pips, you're still getting stopped out. So, just a part of the game, son. So, for now, just waiting for the break of the lower high. Relying on 4 hour for this to do this, because on the daily, it is bearish, ladies and gentlemen. And waiting for the lower high to be broken on this is basically just suicide, because it's just going to be all the way up here, and you're not taking any trades up here, are you? Not really, right? Next, NZD CAD. NZD CAD, same exact thing. It gets pretty tedious after a while to keep doing this, and there's nothing new happening on the charts. Maybe we are in that session where it's just a bunch of waiting, but I'm not complaining, Gives you more time to review your setups, I guess. So, same thing here, waiting for the break of the lower high. Just ideally would like something like this. Break the lower low, and then head to the upside for a lower high. like so. Next, USD CAD. USD CAD has been a good friend of mine, known him a long time, and it gave me some decent ass setups. So, not hating on USD CAD actually. I think it was this one that gave me quite a lot of profit, to say the least. Yeah. So pretty much higher high needs to be. Oh, actually, just wait. I've done this wrong. This is supposed to be lower high. Got confused there for a second. We need the lower high to be broken. If not, we can just have this push upwards and then break below. Just like every other pair, we're just technically waiting for the lower high. Both alerts have been set. Nothing else to it. Next, US 30. Let's see. Break the lower high. Exact same thing. Pretty much, if you look on NZD, or which one was it? US, boom, boom. Was it GDP? Yeah, this one. If you look at this, it's pretty much exactly the same as this, right? So, waiting for the same thing here. Nothing else to say. You can see what the text says. Next, gold. Gold is waiting for the break of the higher low here because we're going short. If you look at on the weekly, we are currently. Oh God, I need to get out there before. Christ, I know it's just maybe me, but I absolutely hate when it's showing up on any other time frames. Fuck off. And just wait. Apologies, ladies. There. Yeah, okay, cool. Like so. Cool. So you can see that this is obviously bearish. Daily, bearish. 4 hour, for some reason, is bullish. Well, that's fine. All we're waiting for is the break of the higher low. That will make it bullish, bearish, I mean. Then jump down to 30 minutes and wait for the higher low to be broken. As easy as that, we take the trade of let's say it breaks below here, target this around, and target this area here. Now, let's say that you're even more generous up here, put it up to here for a wick. 3% is not bad in any shape or form, right? So that's what we're looking on gold. Next, what is this? AUD JPY? Pretty much, this one was the most interesting out of all of them. Euro JPY is also quite interesting. I wanted to jump into a little bit more detail about that. But this one, I don't see it doing anything other than, if you look on the daily area of interest, it's short. Everything is telling you to go short. So I don't foresee this just landing here and then going straight up, right? So this one is going to take a little bit longer. I believe it's just going to go straight past daily area of interest. That's why you can see this one, this little alert. And then we trace, if you look in the 4 hour, what I'm just expecting is this to just do that and have a little bit move, come back to daily area of interest and then short it. So maybe this will be ready for throughout the week. No idea. It could just not happen at all and just go flying up. We don't know. I guess we'll see, right? Next, CAD CHF. Just a second here. So let's see. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that these keep disappearing. Just wait. Hours selected. 4 hour. Just wait for this to go short by waiting for the area of interest. I believe this is the daily. Yep. To get hit here, a touch, a hit, anything. I just need some momentum to show me that this is actually planning on going bearish. What are we targeting? Well, probably this area here. Immediately, the first thing I see is just this. If you look here, support. Yeah, a bit of resistance here. So I'll just be targeting this. That's pretty much it. For the first time, actually, I just want to say, for the first time ever, have I actually seen Awanda not display the candles properly? If you see that, I was like, am I using FTX or something? Not FTX, what the fuck it's called? What is it? FXCM. Horrible. If you look at I can't say it. If you look at this, horrible. It's all wiki and shit. So I don't know. I don't like it. No, because it gives you gaps, which is quite annoying, right? So just a side tangent. Maybe I'll cut this. I don't know. I'm rambling quite a lot, but yes, lower high, or not lower high. What am I saying? Just daily area interest needs to get hit. Next, EuroCAD, same exact fucking thing. And I guarantee you the text is not showing up for some ungodly reason. We got 30% here. Show up on 4 hour. Needs to break here. The only thing I would say here would be that this needs to go up, but on the way it needs to create some shoulders here to go up. Because if this just went, let's say, straight up, right? If it just goes straight up, well, it's now a higher high where my mouse is, and this would be a higher low, which would mean that the entry would be ridiculous, because you'd have to wait until it breaks the higher low, which would be this point here, to then wait for your entry signal. It's just too much. So I'm going to have to wait for a shoulder on this so I can just take it much easier. Next, EuroCAD. Just waiting for a break of the lower high here to reach daily area of interest. I don't know why it doesn't keep showing up, but basically we have a 30% to here. Same exact concept as the one previously. Just reach this area here, short it. Next, Euro CHF, exact same fucking concept. Reach this area and short it. This one I was playing around with the idea here because it was kind of confusing me. First of all, I wanted to, when I saw this, I just kind of wanted to throw it away. I'll be like, I don't know. There's no area of interest here. So if you jump down on a daily, actually, here, I don't particularly like this just because it looks funky. I don't like it. However, it's right around this is a daily area of interest. Apologies for not marking it up. Like so. So I had some structure points here for us to call a daily area of interest. So for the 4 hour, it already technically touched here because it was above, then went below, then touched here. So technically, this could be a entry signal for me. However, let's see. Just go quiet because I'm just thinking. Yeah, this is lower high. High. Lower low. I don't. This is on a Friday though, so I don't particularly love this. Okay, decision reached. I'm gonna have this do that. That's all. I'm gonna have it touch the daily area of interest. Also, I'm not interested. It just looks too weird to me, and I feel like I'm gonna get stopped out for some stupid ass reason if I start taking the trade off here. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. So let's move on. Next, GDP, CHF, same exact fucking thing. Needs to take off the daily area of interest to short it. I'm going through these quickly because you can fucking see it's just a tedious amount of everything being the same. Next, this one is slightly more interesting because this has the same principle as all the others. However, because it has only a 10% on the short side or on the long side, I'm thinking of going temporarily short just to this area or something because they already tried to go down here. However, if it does decide by the gods to go up and make itself bullish and find support here and give me some structure points that would tell me, yeah, it's going to go up, I'm going to take it off and do a long. But for now, I'm looking at it as a long. But if it goes here and tells me, okay, it's going to go down with the structure and the confluences I have, I'm just going to short it. Either way, there's only two ways it can really go. It can still do this, which means nothing to me until next week, right? Or it can do that. No idea. So that's NZD-CHF, 2 pairs left. Same exact thing. I don't think I need to explain this. You've heard me say 8 times now, 9 times, however much now. And finally, we are ending with silver. Silver is not marked up for some reason. Oh yeah, I remember why. Basically, this is confusing me as fuck. I don't like this. It means some huge amount of volume is both pressing up and down, which makes the price just stay in the same thing. It's not doing this, right? This is the same thing. This is the same thing. Fucking, let's see. This is the same thing. It means pressures up and down, both. Which means it can explode either way. But for now, I just need it to close inside. I believe this is weekly by the size of it. Let's see. Yeah, this is weekly. I could just tell. But yeah, just need to close on the weekly area of interest. So I can change this to weekly. And ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty much it. I apologize again for the lack of uploading here. I assure you it was just more of me rambling, but I will stay much more consistent with the videos. I do have an announcement, which is it doesn't affect you in any slight shape, form, anything, but I'm going to be, I'm going to be away for a week, so you're going to have to deal with the horrible small screens, but fear not, it's in a week, so I just got told today where I'm going to go, so just preparing you for that. I know it maybe takes a few days for you to sober up to the idea of such a small ass screen to look at, but I think you'll survive. If not, I'll come to your funeral. Don't worry. Right, I want to thank you for your attendance here again, and yeah, I'll see you motherfuckers on Monday. Let's fucking get after it. We got a lot of work to do. We got to beat the people. I'm telling you, we got to beat people who are saying, "Oh yeah, no, the market's horrible. Oh, this." We literally have to have the best week possible, because you got to beat the cliches. But anyways, I'm done now. Goodbye.